Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we have the daunting task of attempting to finish both of our major projects. Given that this is one of those projects, the experiment 52B, to get the iso resin, everything is already in working order. We already have our cooling loop up and rolling, and 15 kilos of resin already inside of the tree. We have to raise this number all the way up to 50 to get any useful stuff out of it. So that might take a little bit of time. Then we also have here at Equazon, let's move towards it, we have our secondary nuclear reactor for diamond production purposes. Right, with this we will be able to feed these 6 diamond pressers and hopefully create a bunch of diamond for our exploration missions, because if we go into our starport, right in the top of our map, if the game allows me, that is, you will see that all for one rocket, everything is in here. Well, in this case, all for, but for 2 rockets, everything is in here because we have no diamond to fill up the drills. And that is, no, I mean, we have one. One is ready to go. It's just for the copper, we don't need it. We can wait a little bit. But yeah, I was able to fill up one of the rad rockets drill cone with diamond. Most of it fabricated in here. And since we are already here, we can just speak of some of your suggestions in the comment section. Let me just refill the rad bolts of this thing so we can keep shooting whatever it is that we are shooting. Some of the suggestions that you guys had, we are already pretty much implementing them in here. We have the nuclear waste pool over here that is nice and radioactive because it collects the radiation launched by the red engine. Right? The infinite liquid storage, it's not something that I personally feel very fond of. I don't like infinite liquid or gas storages, so I think we are going to pass up on those. But yeah, we have plenty of red bolts in here. It's just that, as you can see, it's just this is not super efficient at the jobs that we want. Right? We only need to select one of our 3 red bolt setups, and you know, position the red bolt reflectors in the proper way, and everything will be okay. And see, we now have enough red bolts to make another 100 kilos of diamond. It's just that I don't feel like this is an efficient way of doing things, and because of that I had to build myself a gigantic and super expensive red bolt, no, research reactor. Yeah, because it makes a lot of sense. But in any case, apparently Otto and Nails won the race, as they got most of the stuff completed in Stinkani before my 22 dupes were able to finish this. So great. Oh, also another thing, guys. Paco, when they die, they drop Paco fillets. That makes sense, right? We have one thingy over here. We could technically make a fish farm in here. So let me trap the Paco that already exists in... you probably are not going to be trapped, but there is plenty of those in here. And if we can... please don't go away. Please stay stuck in here. And that means that we can also send Paco fillets as part of the calories that we are giving to the tree. So let's set up that as fast as possible, because these guys, they have to leave. They should have left already, but I'm really driving the razor's edge in here. I really want to get most of the stuff ready before we depart, because it's going to be a while before any other dupe set their feet in here. So if I at least am able to finish this off, I'll be quite happy that we have another source of food for the tree. And just to make sure that they die within reach, I'm going to fill up everything else. Okay, this is serious. I have 0 materials. I only needed to build a rail all the way up over there. So... Am I sending more ore? No, I'm sending granite. I don't need that anymore. How about we stop delivering granite and we start delivering more metal ore, please? Such as copper, as I believe we have plenty of that laying around. No, we do not. We do not have enough copper, not even close. What do we have in good quantities? We have gold and iron. Iron it is, because gold is non-renewable, while iron might be difficult to find, but it is renewable. Alright, with the last piece of the rail completed, we have our very first pack of fillet being delivered. I don't know the quality of it. It's probably pretty stale, as it was laying in a pool of polluted water for quite a little while. But truth be told, I don't think the tree will matter. Let's take a look at the rail view. Rail view, please. Rail view. Thank you. And it turned into rot. It's like I anticipated this. Right, guy? Oh my god. And we delivered nothing. That's totally fine. It's okay. Alright, guys, so the time has come. We have now used up our last suit. This is the last suit that we have in store, and I don't want to risk it getting to the point that we are without suits. Our dupes did most of the job already. Pretty much everything is ready to go. They were just cleaning up the place. They actually did a pretty good job. If it were not for these guys constantly pooping all over the place, you know, this would be clean already. But in any case, guys, like I said, it is time for us to... Come on, game. It is time for us to go into Equazon. We can choose the landing pad. I have to go all the way into the planet. It is the rocket platform 165. Let's go back to the Stinkany planet. 165. This way we should be fine to land at the soonest opportunity. Okay. Time to leave this place and bring Abe into... Otto, what the fuck are you doing? It says in your crew. And once again, you were decrewed, my friend? Get back, come on. Okay, so I just waited for the autosave to occur, so let's... Landers ready? Yeah, I don't care about that. We have a destination set, unreachable module, yeah, blah blah blah. We have fuel, that's all I care. Everybody is inside, yes. Acknowledge warnings, begin launching sequence for this rocket. And at the same time, we'll just witness this because I'm pretty sure something awesome is about to happen. Oh no, the plastic! No, that's not awesome! It's just one. Okay. Come on, I thought you were going to melt this algae. Oh, okay. Well, that was disappointing. Don't you melt? Dirt doesn't melt? I don't believe it. Oh no, it turns into sand and then into glass. Okay, I'm pretty sure that we'll never turn that into glass. I just thought it would melt the algae into something and would fill up a pool of liquid algae. I was mistaken. There is still so much to learn from this game, but in any case, let's proceed to launch Abe into the Stinkany colony. He's going to replace Otto and Nails as the in-house keeper of the tree. And given that he is a scientist, he's probably be most excited about this journey. And then we are also going to launch Turner into the sky to get us a little bit copper, given that his drill is still filled up, so this rocket can still perform a mission. So let's go as well. And some more toasty berry sludge. Who doesn't love toasty berry sludge in the morning? I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm just loving the way things are getting itself put in place, and everything in this place is getting rather interesting. So, this is pretty much what I love about this game, about Oxygen Not Included, is the fact that this game does not hold your hand, it gives you parts, and you have to figure out things for yourself. Well, when I was a kid, I used to play with Legos a lot. Pretty much that was the only toy I ever asked my mother, and that's pretty much the only toy she ever gave me, because I never cared about anything else. And as you probably can imagine, how a game like this is extremely appealing for someone that spent their entire childhood playing with Legos. And well, just to put in comparison with other games that I also love to play, for example, like RimWorld, you can research geothermal power, right? And it gives you an item, a building, which you build, and it gives you electrical power. In this game, if you want to have geothermal power, you have to build it yourself. The game be like, look, I have these parts, you can build something for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what to do. And it's just fantastic, I have to admit it. But right now, we are just waiting for the last milligrams of carbon dioxide to be vacuumed out. This is always the worst part, is to get the last micrograms out, because these are the thing that is pretty much putting a stop on the rest of the build. The rails and all these are secondary to get the reactor up and rolling. Because we are gonna have to accumulate a lot of red bolts before the diamond factory can be kicked off. So the sooner we can get the research reactor going, the better. Because truth be told, everything else is ready. We already have all the piping, have pretty much everything in terms of steam turbines. We're missing just the two ones that inhabit the tips for the cooling loop, and the sixth one for the power production, because the space is being occupied. But once this is done, the carbon dioxide that is, we can destroy pretty much all of these gas pumps, get rid of the power transformer, and put everything in its place, starting fill up these Atmo docks with suits and oxygen, of which we also already have the line ready to roll. I'm just going to siphon some oxygen from this line over here, given that we don't need it. These things are pretty much, you know, self-run. So the second everything is 100% operational, dupes have no reason to come by. So, you know, the docks will stay full forever, so we can siphon some oxygen out of there. It will not be an issue, I am pretty sure of it. Also, in here, I created a small monitoring station. This reactor will not have as many safety measures as this one. This one was a little bit over-engineered with all of this automation. I just found this very unnecessary. This reactor's automation is far more simpler. As you can see, there is still a few pieces of automation missing, but yeah, there is no like complicated logic to anything. Things will be pretty much. Whoop! What is going on? Minma contracted. Oh, okay, okay. Disregard this. As I was saying, minimal automation, and so I created a small monitoring system over here just to tell me if something is going wrong. We will be monitoring the temperature, so if the temperature goes above a certain threshold that we are going to set, I'm thinking about 300 degrees, that's probably high enough. There is one of these thingies over here, they are called automated notifier, and it will tell me, you know, with a boing boing, that the reactor temperature is probably going a little bit higher than it should, and I should probably be careful. I have also one for temperature, and one for waste. Reactor waste is full, and a reactor waste storage is full. These two are just pops, like you know, a thingy over here just to let me know, because I kinda want to monitor the nuclear waste storages, because this one is rather small. unlike the reactor number 1 that has a massive storage and somehow already managed to fill up my look away nuclear storage for waste, right? And I am already on the process of setting up a second one over here, because this one is going to get filled up rather soon, but this one is also going to get filled up rather soon because, well, at this rate and with 2 nuclear reactors going, yep, I probably need to build myself something to take care of that. So, in the middle of these 2 reactors, I'm going to build a small nuclear waste processing plant. The objective being turning all this nuclear waste into solid, into its solid state. Again, once it is in its solid state, we can either mine it if it turns it into a solid block, right? We can mine it and simply make half of it vanish, or if it turns into its object state and not a block state, we can just use a sweeper to put it all in just one pile, and that way we can accumulate tons and tons and tons of nuclear waste in just one block space, and forget things like contaminating the entire environment, because even though it is a very human thing to do, I think that in practical terms we should probably had seen this one coming. So, Abe has just arrived at the... Okay, so Abe has arrived at the colony, so it is time for us to start thinking about what should we bring back home. But first, there is just one small issue. Abe doesn't have a suit dock, so if he's going to go outside, well, he's just going to have to endure the vacuum and the polluted oxygen. I mean, it's not something that they don't have done before, right? At Polisial, they had to do that as well, so... Oh, it's at nighttime already, because of course it is. But in any case, we can start loading stuff in here, I suppose. So, something that I know for sure that I kinda want is the clay, right? Where is that? Clay, probably organics? So, no, agriculture. Here it is. Okay, so for the clay to be able to be loaded, we have to come in here, select the cultivate, this one, and say, yep, I want some clay, so start loading the clay. Start loading the clay. Oh, yeah, I know what it is. There is a piece of gold in the rail. That's probably what it is, so let's go into metal ore, select the gold. Yep, there we go. Now, I'm not going to load in gold just yet, because we are going to need it. But we could also start loading the natural gas. Okay, the port is already ready, so let's go into unbreathable gases and take all that natural gas back home with us. It's not that we don't have enough of it, but still, it's always nice to have more. The triumphant return of O.N.I can only mean one thing: resupply the rocket and be ready to go at the soonest of opportunities. Let's see, I think it is this one, right? Yep. We also gonna need a little bit of oxidizer. Yep. These are full. Yes, they are. How unfortunate. That's okay, we can waste a little bit of oxidizer, we have plenty. There is always a good amount of liquid oxygen ready for us, so that's not really an issue. Now, on the inside we need to clean this up, because this is, quite honestly, a gigantic mess. This is really messy. I don't think we are going to need any materials. The stuff that we have in here... 2k of plastic, yep, that's more than enough. If we are to go back to Stinkani, I think all of the stuff is already in here, so... And if we need something, we can just ship it via Amazon Delivery Prime, right? Or Something like that. God damn it. Let me go for the correct planet, thank you. And but other than that, we really need to get this polluted water out of here because, well, Otto had a lot of vomiting to do in here, so this place is rather messy, and we also have a ton of worn Atmos suits that need to be repaired. And yeah, other than that, I think we're good to go again. Yep, the cargo canister is already full with that sweet oxygen, and the rocket is already filled up. That's... I think, right? Nah, the game is lying to me. No, the game is not lying to me. Okay guys, so I've been monitoring things here at the Resin planet, let's call it like this, or Stinkany. Yeah, it's probably for the best. In any case, I've been monitoring things in here, and Abe's doing a really nice job. There is no purpose for Otto and Nels to come back in here anytime soon, so I thought that maybe we could send them in here and do a little bit of a repair and expansion in here, because, well, everything is ready to go. We just need to repair a couple of things, and things should be golden. So let's send Otto and Nels to the ice planet once again. Alright, with both of them in here, let's go to where Nodup wants to go, the really cold biome. Let me see. Oh, it's just for the oxygen, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Let's just make sure that everything is ready to go. It is, so let's go. Our rocket fleet has been grounded for a little while, but now most things are getting back in order. Now, once we get here at Blizzol, there is a couple of things that we'll have to do, like make a Atmos suit checkpoint in here. Probably an important thing to do. Bro, why ain't you skimming the carbon dioxide? Because there is no water inside. Of course there is not. In any case, we will fix all of this. Now that we have the water, we can start the gas pumps, so that we can start the oxalate production, so that we can finally, after I don't know how many cycles, give the purpose that we built this colony for, the green seal of approval, because well, because we can't make oxalate, we have no oxygen for that. So we cannot extend the range of our petrol rockets, even though they are obsolete now. It will be nice to have this in operational. Okay, so Otto and Nels have arrived. Let's set the crew to all, and I already disabled this building because there is no need for them to use the Atmos suits in here. There is the atmosphere in the planet, or at least inside of the planet, right? And I don't think I'm going to build the Atmos suit docks in here, because in the future all the other dupes that come in here will have no suits to get in or out, and so that's gonna be quite complicated. But in any case, first thing, let's deconstruct a couple of things relating to the interplanetary launcher, and let's build a beacon and payload opener, because as we know, these are quite important, at least in the way that we have operating ever since in the near past, right? At least this, so that we can unload the packets, and well, this part can also be fully deconstructed. Okay, so objectives. We are going to set up the rest of the rail into the loader over here, so that we can take all of this iron out of the planet. Stop being a... The princess, Abe, you're not trapped. That's the way we are going to take out the iron. If we have time, we might even start tapping into the other volcanoes as well, so that we have more. Oh my, that's a lot of of water. Uh, I should probably start using it. So let's enable this building and start filling up all of these thingies with water. So there is a major issue in here. The polluted oxygen. It's on top of the steam. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm just going to vent the polluted oxygen out of there. Hmm. I kind of was expecting it to vent out, but because there is already a bunch of polluted oxygen around, that's probably not going to happen. Okay. Plan number B. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Abe. There is steam all over the place. Come on. You can do this. Come on, Abe. Don't be like this. Okay. Okay, so things are gonna be a little bit messy for a while, but that's fine. Now we have the steam in its proper place. No liquid output, of course. There is no liquid output. Okay, there we go. Steam chamber finally operational. We can now reduce this back to the temperature that it should have been at. And there we go. Abe's gonna have a little bit of a mess to clean up, but well, at least things are working. I'm not a big fan of opening up a steam chamber, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. No, Otto, don't you fucking dare! Come on, Otto. Really, you really had to vomit in our water supply. You had to do it, didn't you? Oh my god, I cannot believe you got... I hate you, Otto. I just hate you. Sometimes... I'm going to build a small mesh tile over here because we have too much water accumulating inside of our thingies, so I'm just going to send it out of here. And Otto had to vomit in our water supply and, well, inside of our base, because of course he did. Lyra, are you insane? Why did you deliver the enriched uranium in here? Don't you have anything better to do? Like, I don't know, build orders and stuff like that? Okay. Okay. So that happened. Probably it would be a good idea to deconstruct the research reactor. I think so. Well, I think Oro is going to die because he can't stop vomiting, and even though he has food right next to him, you know, a bunch of berry sludge, he does not go to eat because he can't stop vomiting. Oh, finally! I had to say something, apparently. Jesus! So guys, I know that this is a completely random point in the recording, but the first part of the recording that you have seen, it was done over 2 weeks ago, and in the meantime, I have been on vacation and unable to play, and now I am back. We'll touch on this more at the end of the video. However, all of this is just to say that the new patch, or the new update, the new rocketry update, gives us something super nice. We now have a direct input into our Spacefarer module, which means that our standard module, I believe this is one of them, yes it is, this is our standard module that we use for most of our space travels, right, the one with the 2 liquid reservoirs. Now I'm pretty sure that we can refill these bad boys using the plumbing menu. No, it's in rocketry, the liquid output and the liquid input thingies. Given that now we have an input and output outside, I am pretty sure that if I, for example, if I put one of these and one of these, right? Apparently I already had one of, yeah. you can now output and input the stuff into your colony, right? Or for example, if you are in space, right? If your rocket is in space, let's see. I believe this one is in space. Yes, it is, right? And if we had, oh, we have one output over here. Let me just. What? Oh yeah, this one is coming directly from the silo, not silo, container, the one in the rocket. That's why we don't have any thingy. Yeah, this is not one of our standard rockets. But in any case, if there was no container to receive the polluted water, this polluted water, whenever something happened, could you please, Ellie, don't you want to go to the bathroom? Or don't you want to breathe carbon dioxide or something so we can illustrate? No? Okay, let's just imagine, right? If we had anything going through this pipe and there was nothing to contain it, according to the patch notes, this would vent the liquid or gas or whatever into space, which is just one of those things, if you recall correctly, in the beginning of this playthrough that I said it would be awesome if we could do that. Now we can. But in any case, guys, I now have to situate myself. I know that we are trying to get this operational, however our dupes are so stressed that it's becoming an almost impossible task. Nails is crying and it is cold. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's see if we can turn this into a more operational station. Otherwise, I'm just going to abandon this, because there is absolutely nothing that we want other than the iron, and we have so much iron from just one volcano. It's not even worth it to try and tame more. I'm going to try and finish this, of course. I'm just saying that we have no need for that. So, yeah, if these dupes don't start playing along, we are gonna grab them and send them to over here, so that they can continue building everything that it is required. Hey Abe, are you done with your work in here? Because you have stuff to do on the main colony. Okay guys, so there is more to the patch than I'll let you know. There is also the wall toilet. I assume this is something for us to build in a base and not in a thingy. Like, for example, let me see if I have a vertical wall exposed to space. I have this one. Can we fit this one in here? We can't rotate this? Yeah, we probably can. Yep, yes we can. So, according to my understanding, this is a wall toilet, as it says in there, and what happens is that I can't fixate it to anything because I don't have a wall set up for this. It would be nice, but from what I can understand, if you put your toilet in the vacuum of space with a wall and some tiling behind it, okay, this thing. Oh yeah, you need the tiling. Of course you need the tiling. That's why this is not working. According to my understanding, I don't know yet fully how this works, but you need tiles and you need walls. And this thing can output the polluted water into the vacuum of space behind the tile, meaning you don't need to have an output for this, only an input. As you can see, empty is directly on the other side of the wall. So if you have a vacuum, there it goes. And there is also something else in furniture, probably, which is a different bed now. Bed. Ladder bed. Here we go. So apparently you can stack these bad boys. What? I don't believe you, game. You said the game said that these occupied less space. Oh, it also works as a ladder. Okay, that's why it occupies all of this space. However, that is really nice, because if we go into Blazial, into our building rocket, we have this ugly thing over here. And now we can actually, for future, of course, I'm not going to rebuild my rocket, hell no. But in future playthroughs, we can use this to provide us with accommodations and ladders at the same time. And if you ask me, that's just fantastic, as it saves a lot of space. But yeah, we are only going to use that in future playthroughs. We already have all the rockets that we need, and it is not justified for us to start messing around with the things that we already have. Past base manager, I would like to have a talk with you. Why did you build a sweepy over here? That is very dumb. Why did you do this? Former base manager? Because I'm playing for like 5 minutes and I can already see the flaw in this, okay? You had several hours and yet you could not see if the diamond is dropped on the floor while the sweepy is going through the machine. You can say goodbye to that diamond. It's not going to work as intended. Why did I do this? Let me tell you one thing, guys. Creating a vacuum is far more difficult than you might think. Look at the amount of pumps that we have, and we are nowhere close to getting these vacuumed out. Yep. It's gonna be a major headache. Personally, I just wanted to vacuum out this part and this part. However, how should I put it? We need to have the entire chamber vacuumed out because I need to make changes in this after we have achieved the vacuum, like deconstructing these thingies over here. I don't want them in my waste chamber. Hell no. I think we have better things to do than waste materials on this, and there is a few other things that I would like to do before we close the chamber for good, but for that we absolutely need a vacuum, and in here, well, we need a vacuum for obvious reasons, but still, it is unfortunate that it is taking so long. I'm pretty sure that in real life hours, this project has been working for over at least 8 hours trying to vacuum out this place because, well, the recording of the first part had 8 hours and I'm pretty sure I already had this done before. Now, one thing that I must say, I think this patch made the trap thingy, the trapped warning, far more sensitive because I have been getting warnings from Bliziol, Tinkani, and what was the other planet? Smelera, all the time telling me that the dupes are trapped, when in fact that's a lie. That's a big lie. I'm just saying. But yeah, one of my main objectives for the end of this playthrough is getting this up and rolling, because I personally want to see if this model of nuclear power plant, if it is viable. I know that we are not going to get that much power out of this because we'll be using most of it to create diamond. However, we are not creating diamond all the time, right? We create diamond at very specific points in time, and well, when the diamond presses are not working, the power that this provides, it's in full for the colony. So yeah, this might work very well, which means that this model, even though it has been working spectacularly without any maintenance out of our part for the better half of, I don't know, maybe 500 cycles? I don't remember when we built this. Maybe 500 cycles is a little bit too much. In any case, since we have built this and stabilized the pressure of the steam inside of the chamber, everything has been smooth sailing from there on out. So if this works the same way, I'll be very happy, and in future playthroughs I will adopt this model of nuclear power plant. Okay, so I'm just giving Ghostman permission to eat the berry sludge. Now, for example, in this rocket over here, this is a no-power rocket, right? If we go into the thingy, power mode over here, we have 60 watts just to get the water out of here, and that's pretty much it. This is an input. Yep, this is an input. I believe the output requires no power. Now, we could, technically, I'm not going to, by the way, I'm not going to change. Let me just launch the rocket. There is no purpose in it being in here while we speak. Please go and bring me a bunch of materials. Let me get inside. I believe this is the Ardent Gemini. Nope, this is not. It is the space station. Yes, it is. Now, the changes that we got in the previous patch would be amazing, for example, for this rocket, because we would only need 60 watts for the I believe it is in ventilation, mini gas pump. I believe the mini gas pump only uses 60 watts, which is the power that we are providing the input or output. No, input. Whatever. That we are providing to the thing that puts the water inside, right? This is not always consuming said power, nor would be the gas pump. So, if we remove the oxyfern and added a small gas pump with a gas output that consumes zero power, in this case gas intake, the gas intake would send the carbon dioxide into space, saving us a bunch of space with the oxyfern, and then we could remove all of this, because this is only here to prevent Cosman from choking in her own carbon dioxide. So we could lower, everything to the ground, remove this cot, and put one of those new beds that I don't know where it is. In furniture, I believe. Furniture, here we go. It is one of these. So, you know what, guys? We might just mess around a little bit with these new things, not the toilet though, but the bed, and using the system of venting out stuff into space. So Gossman, please go do your mission, and then when you come back, your rocket is going to suffer some renovations. Well, I say your rocket, but this is the colony's rocket. You are just the unfortunate soul that got assigned the task of flying it. So, and I say unfortunate because this is by far the worst rocket that we have. Does anyone know the mass of a dupe? Because I'm feeling super tempted to feed Abe to the freaking tree. First, we only need a little bit more food before we reach the 50 kilos, and first, Abe has been crying wolf. Like, oh my god, he is driving me insane with the trapped thing. I'm trying to work, Abe. I can't offer you attention. I know that you're sad. Oh, come on, don't cry, Abe. Stop it. I was kidding. I'm not going to feed you to the tree. Okay, so for some reason, Abe was not tracking the food that he has inside of the... Bro, you have food in ya. What the hell? Berry sludge, Abe. Did I change this by accident? No. I only gave permission. I did not remove permission for anyone. What the hell is your problem, bro? You have berry sludge selected. There is berry sludge in ya. You are starving, Abe. Probably crying is not the best idea right now. Okay, so you let me see. You have 900 calories left. Okay. How about you go over there and pick up some food for yourself? I think it's berry sludge, yes. Berry sludge. Very strange. Well, just like Otto, Abe almost cried himself to death. I have, like... I don't know, I don't think this should be like this, no matter how sad you are. If you are starving to death, I think that should have priority over everything else. Just my opinion. Well guys, we have our new harvest. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the harvest that is going to tip the 50 kilo mark. Let's wait a little bit and see. We are so close. 47, come on. We still have a couple of mushrooms en route and a few more mushrooms to harvest. Come on, Abe. I trust you. Yeah, this must be the harvest that we are gonna get lucky. And I'm pretty sure that we might even get lucky and finish planting all of the thingies. And 49, one more. Here we go, guys. Wait, stop! We want to appreciate this moment. 3, do your thing. Oh, here she goes. Pooping some resin. Okay, 3. So we did the right thing by putting 2 pumps on either side. That was a good idea. The pumps are not activating. Maybe there is not enough fluid. Well, that's all the fluid that we are going to get. Oh no, there is no power. What the hell? Power. Oh, I did not connect it on purpose. On purpose. Okay. So let's see. We will not burn the line. We have the resin ready to be absorbed. The piping is ready. Yes. So I see no reason why not we should do this. Let's go. Now, and we got all the resin out of there. That is just great. Okay, so the first pieces of resin are coming inside of you. They should be cooked, hopefully. No, they are not getting cooked. This place needs to increase its temperature a little bit. Let's see, what is the temperature of this? 20? No, 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 no. We actually... Oh, no, wait, I can't be too aggressive, or I will freeze the water in the pipes. We want a little bit more, okay? Aqua tuner, go crazy. Cook me that sweet resin. And if our calculations are correct, this resin should turn into isoresin, a solid piece of isoresin, once it gets cooked at 125 degrees. And as long as we don't push it over the 200 degrees, we should be fine. We are so close, come on resin. 2 more degrees, 2 more degrees, come on! It's going to be difficult. Can I... For a moment, okay, let's just deactivate this so the temperature can rise a little bit. Otherwise we are never gonna get the resin in temperature. The the steam turbine is just too powerful at removing heat. Ape! Ape! The fuck are you doing? Okay, sure. Or, you know, given that Abe doesn't want to help out, another idea that I'm having right now, I can just come over here and say, hey, ugly face, nope, you cannot do anything right now, okay? You are going to clog up and you are going to stop working, the temperature is going to increase, and there we go. We have isoresin. Isoresin has been formed. Let's just cook the rest of it, and then I will connect the pipes once again. And that means I can enable the building. We don't need to bother Abe. He can cry in his bed all he wants. That's perfectly fine. And why is this not oh my god. I am so stupid. I have to call in... Otto and Nails have to come back to this planet. Yep. I did not finish the rail. Oh my god. Do I need nails to build this? It's just a chute. Hopefully Abe can do this, and if Abe can do this, we will remove the isoresin from the chamber, and well, at least he can manually take it. Oh my god, really? I am disappointed with myself. Oh well, at least we have the isoresin now. Okay guys, we have the isoresin now, and that is just great. So fantastic. We are not going to take it with us, but at least it is there, and Otto and Nails should be coming back relatively soon. I'm just going to finish this chamber over here so that we can collect this iron as well, send the iron, rail the iron into the existing line over here, which is already completed. I just need to connect it, and then we can transport the iron via rocket, no problem. The rest of the colony, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I think this is a lost cause. There is very little purpose on continuing the build, because the original purpose... Okay, the original purpose of the colony no longer applies, because we no longer need to create a solid oxalite, we no longer need to refuel petroleum into our rockets. The idea was good for a mid-game, but the second we get red rockets operational, this base just became obsolete. You know, it was a neat idea at first, but it is what it is. Now, let me see. Abe, are you here, my man? Yeah, Abe can't do this. It is unfortunate, but oh well. All the resin has been converted, so let's resume operations with this. This can once again go back into the 20 degrees that we had established previously, and now all is good in Stikani. So we got out of that, we got... Really? 11 kilograms out of 50 resin inputted? Doesn't that seem a little bit too low? I'm just saying, it's... Oh. In any case, okay, let's not be pessimists, okay? Maybe that's a lot, and we don't know, right? Let's see, molecular forge, visco gel. Oh no! Oh no, 35 kilograms of isoresin minimum? Oh my, which means we have to feed the tree 3 more times. I mean, we need that cycle 3 more times, because if we get 11.5, that means we are gonna get 34.5 kilograms of isoresin if we get 3 cycles of feeding, right? And that's just 0.5 away from what we need. I'm pretty sure that's on purpose. Okay. Okay, I was so happy because I was going to, for the first time in my oxygen not included, um, well, playthrough of all the time, I don't know, since I started playing, I was gonna get a visco gel for the first time, but apparently that's going to take me 200 more cycles. Okay. Okay, no, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Interplanetary pickled meal delivery on its way! So my thought was, I have so many pickled meals, well, now I don't, but I had around 800,000 calories of pickled meal. I am pretty sure that the tree is going to appreciate this because, well, our dupes, they don't like the stuff too much. So... Wait, what? I don't believe you. This is... This is 800,000 calories. I don't believe you. This is so little stuff. Each packet represents 20 kilos, by the way. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yep, each packet represents 200 kilos. So... yeah, okay. That's not a lot in terms of volume. But, well... I mean... it is still food, so it doesn't really matter. All that we care is that soon this pickled meal is going to be delivered directly to... Wait, let me make sure that we are... Yep, that's what I thought. Let's clear that. That's not the Destiny. The Destiny is Tinkani over there, please. And now... Okay, that was a weird behavior. And now it is time for us to start sending these packets. And over here in Stikani, we are gonna tell this to be allowed pickled meal to be delivered at a very high priority. It would appear that a small accident took place. A little bit of pickled meal end up in Blizial. Not a big issue, not a big issue. This is the most important one, though. It would be imperative to do this like, I don't know. How about now? Okay, first step, unpacking the Amazon delivery. Second step, putting the stuff, the pickled meal. Nope, not the iron ore. The pickled meal over there. Okay. We can now remove that. Oh my. Come on, Ape. Put that inside of there. Oh yeah, oh, I'm definitely going to get the resin that I want out of that. Let's go. Yep, this was a great idea. It's not like I'm going to need this pickled meal for anything ever again. The pickled meal is only nice if you have the refrigerator going, given that we don't need the refrigerators going in our spacecraft. I mean, we have the berry sludge now for that purpose, so we no longer need the pickled meal. It is a great idea to turn it into isoresin. Look at that going. Jesus, the tree is going to be so happy that I'm doubtful that it will ever attack us again. You know what, guys? Given the favorable the circumstances that we are living right now, I'm just going to tell Otto and Nails to be ready to depart. We are going to go directly from Blizial. Ah, God damn it! It's been only 2 weeks. Oh no, I miscalculated. I thought Blizzle was over here. If we were over here in the water planet, we could go directly to Stinkani. This way, we have to go first to Iquazon and then to Stinkani. But we are going to go to Iquazon just to refuel, and then we are going again into Blizial because not Blizial, to Stinkani, because I really want to get that isoresin done. So Blizial is a secondary project. We can take care of this later. Alright guys, so I am done cooking the resin. Let's see how much resin we got this time. Oh, almost 80 kilograms of isoresin. That's much better now. Okay, now we have enough isoresin to make 2 doses of visco gel. Let's go over here, back into Iquazon. I'm pretty sure that 2 doses of visco gel is probably... I'm not going to say enough, but it's... where the hell is my forge? Over here. Let me just see. 2 doses gives us 200 kilograms of visco gel. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Now, before I use the visco gel, first I need to learn how to use it, because I never used it before, and I would like to... Oh, someone is dying, and I would like to know what kind of uses we could give it, right? Because I know that's great to make liquid locks. For example, we could replace our liquid locks over here with visco gel liquid lock. Instead of using this method, I'm pretty sure that we can make so that the visco gel stays like this, right? Occupying 2 tiles, making sure that these 2 sides are insulated from each other, and no, that would increase the walk speed for our dupes walking in and out, and would also insulate one side from the other, even though we are not requiring any sort of insulation, because the temperature in here, it's like not a problem, right? Everything in here is nice and chill, but still, it's a nice... Why? Oh, because yeah, this is not a food thingy. Someone can come over here and take this meat away, please. But yeah, I know that we can do that. Another thing that I was thinking about was making a fridge like this, you know, but in a way that our dupes could walk in and out. We could upgrade our kitchen. Over here we have plenty of space from the nuclear lab that we have had here before, but because the research has all been done, we no longer need that, right? It is just unfortunate I can no longer access that menu, but oh well. So yeah, that's the 2 uses that I was thinking about giving the visco gel. But if you have any more suggestions, I would be glad to hear them. Here come Otto and Nails. Time to refuel their rocket and send them on their way once again. I forgot what fuel... Oh, come on, can I... Oh, no. I have to unpause the game. And what kind of fuel are we using? Petroleum. Okay, so let's go over here. I'm sorry, guys, but I probably already told you I have the memory of a goldfish. But yeah, I could not even remember what kind of fuel were we using. Let's go on the inside. Let's reactivate this atmosuit checkpoint. And then we can tell all. Otto and Els can go and relax for a little bit. They are very stressed out, and so they deserve a little bit of rest, and we are going to need oxygen. Oxygen, I believe it is this one, right? Let's check the automation. Automation says yes. Refuel oxygen, please. Thank you very much. So maybe in 2 or 3 cycles we'll be going, so that means that we should go into Stinkani. I gave Abe something to do. He was idle. Unfortunately, this didn't go dormant while Abe was here, so we could not analyze it. But yeah, I gave him some tasks. A bathroom is something nice for us to have in here. But Abe, now it is time for you to go back to your planet. So let me see, this is liquid oxygen with petroleum, so the platform must be this one, 226. Change, go there, platform 226, crew set. There is no warnings, except these two, but this doesn't matter. So what are we gonna take out of here? We're gonna take some eggshells, some clay, and a little bit of gold amalgam that was on the rail. The clay is the most important part, because, well, we need it for more ceramic. Not that we have a low amount, but that doesn't really matter. And 2 tons of natural gas. All very good stuff. So say goodbye to this planet, and let's free the platform so that Otto and Nails can return. And, okay, here we go. I'm going to be honest, this never gets old. I really love the rocketry part of Oxygen Not Included, and it's just a beautiful sight. Oh no, the devs have patched up the, oh no. Well, future playthroughs are now ruined because, there is no more resource renewability. I was wondering, god damn it, why did you stop mining? There is still so much space inside of your tanks and you have so much diamond. What the hell? Nope, look at the asteroid mass. It is renewable after all. We just witnessed something amazing. You guys witnessed that with me, didn't you? So, we just saw for ourselves how this works. Apparently, maybe every couple of cycles, this thing gets renewed, right? So this mass gets a little bit more, probably 400 kilograms. That's not a lot when the total mass of the asteroids is like 37 tons or whatever. I wonder, will this mass keep increasing if we don't mine the asteroids? Because that would be nice. Because, like, for example, in here we only have 7.4 tons, because this is the one that we usually mine, right? Because it's closer to our planet. However, we have this one over here. If we never mine it, and it would it had its mass increased, you know, we could send some missions over here just to mine the uranium. It would make it so that it would be worth it. But okay, I am glad that at least there is some resource renewability. You either going to stay in here forever now, or we are going to send you back home. So I think going back is the best decision now. Alright guys, so it is time to send Otto and Nails back to Stinkani. Hopefully the problems will be fixed. The problem being just building a chute that Abe apparently wasn't capable of. You see, Abe can construct a power plant, you know, a coal power plant or a, I don't know, gas generator power plant. But a chute, no, that's way too complicated for his scientist mind. But let's stop speaking ill of Abe. My nuclear waste processing plant is almost over. We already have the supercoolant running, and well, we already have pretty much everything in place except a few things. Connecting a few pipes and whatnot, building this, connecting it to power, and closing off the steam chamber. And yes, I had to build a thermo aqua tuner made out of thermium because I have more thermium than I have steel. But you know, that's, you know, I suppose a good problem to have. It's not. Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, for a moment I thought I had screwed up. I also have already finished the railing. Okay, everything is rolling smoothly, except that there is something stuck in here. Uh, Okay. Uh, this is all... oh, I know what's going on. I already know. You see, behind the bridge, there is still a piece of rail, and therefore things are super confused. They have no idea where they should go. If we do it like this, and like this, witness now. Problem solved. Hey, where the hell did you guys came from? Because you were not supposed... Oh, you are the trash. Okay, that I collected from here. Okay, so now that we have a couple of things in place, we can start setting up a couple of settings, right? One of the settings that we need to set up properly is the temperature of the supercoolant that we have in the pipes for the cooling loop. The cooling loop is the thing that is going to maintain the temperature of the nuclear waste, and it is the thing that is going to keep it in a solid state. So we know that nuclear waste solidifies at 26 degrees. I want to be a little bit more extreme, and I'm going to say if it is above 0, you have a go. Okay, so let's put a round number, no point anything. It's supercoolant, so it's perfectly fine. Next, we have this radiator system over here. The purpose of this system is to siphon off some heat from the nuclear waste, because the nuclear waste is extremely hot, and if we put this extremely hot nuclear waste in here, it's going to take a little bit of time before that heat is siphoned off by the supercoolant. So if we can reduce its temperature while it's in the waiting chamber, let's call it like this, right? This is the waiting chamber. So while this nuclear waste is in here, we can siphon off a little bit of its heat and produce some electricity with it for free. So why not? So how is this going to work? We have some pipes over here that I need to complete. Okay. I want a ceramic pipe, by the way. Okay. Do you remember that part when I told you that I was okay for ceramic? I lied. I lied. Sorry. I still have 1 ton of clay, so let's just make how much... No, just make... okay. Just make as many ceramic pieces as possible, please. Thank you very much. But yeah, that clay that we are going to bring from Stinkani could not arrive soon enough. This is for the nuclear waste from this part, and we also piped the nuclear waste from this part over here. The nuclear waste will then be piped into this tiny little box. The temperature in the metal tile should be enough to turn it solid. This is going to grab the solid from over here, put it into this dispenser. The dispenser is going to put it over here, where it's going to have its temperature maintained, so it doesn't liquefy. And the auto sweeper cannot reach this area, so we don't do that infinite loop where it picks up, put it in here, picks up, put it in here. It's a little bit annoying, so I just built this part over here to block the site of this square over there, and everything is going to be blocked off, because in theory no maintenance is going to be required, so great. Just a quick side note, guys. So I've been monitoring this, and apparently it is 400 point something kilograms per day that the asteroid belt regenerates. However, I'm pretty sure that there is a limit, and the limit must be this one, right? Not this one. The limit set before this patch, right? There was a mass that never went down, so I suppose that that is the limit of each asteroid field, and once that limit is reached, it will no longer regenerate. You know, makes sense. So we cannot explore the same asteroid belt every time that we want these supplies, because as you know, I have been mining this asteroid field like since I have rad rockets and hydrogen rockets because the materials are just so good. There is nothing bad in this asteroid. The wolframite, tungsten, and coal are all very good materials. Carbon dioxide we are not collecting, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, we now have to diversify a little bit our mining operations, and we don't have that much diamond in the first place, so that's okay, I suppose. Okay, so Abe is back, and I'm putting to the test my... this system is not yet ready. This system was in case I decided to go after the solid methane. It was a good system for me to liquefy the methane and then turn it into gas, and in the process use that shell to cool off something else. But that project was semi-abandoned, but given the new patch, maybe I should consider starting over again. But yeah, we have a way to deliver the natural gas and all of that sweet, sweet clay. Let me just tell Abe to get out of his hatch, and well, once he's done over here, I think I'm going to send him to Blizzle just to collect all of that iron, because it's useful as well. Alright, so our wonderful team of Nazi builders is now arriving at Stinkani. Of course during the nighttime, during the auto-save time, but that's already the norm. Here they come. They are probably asleep, so let's wait just a little bit for them to wake up and uh, do this very difficult task. Alright, here they go. And one thing, guys, if you want a quick way to make glass, just put sand under your rocket, or dirt, because it will convert the dirt into sand and the sand into beautiful glass. And there we go, Nails has just finished the conveyor chute. We can start taking the garbage out of there and the sweet iso resin. Now let me just go over here, make sure what do you have inside. Plastic. Dirt, no. You're not going to have plastic, you're going to have rare resources. Rare is somewhere around here. Rare resources right in front of my face. You're gonna get the iso resin, okay? Let's return to the planet, not this planet. This planet. Let's witness. Here comes that sweet, sweet iso resin. It was difficult, but we got it. And they can also finish this system right here, it's rather quick. But I kinda want to get this iso resin back to our planet, because we are going to use it to make the visco gel. However, that's something for the next episode. I think this is a good place to stop. Next episode we are going to get to use the iso resin. We are also hopefully going to finish some of our projects in our main planet. And well, this is where the video stops. So if you don't want to hear the explanation for the reason why this video was so late, well, thank you for watching. But well, truth be told, the reason for the delay on this video was due to the fact that I have been on vacation for the last couple of weeks. Most of the content in the channel was pre-recorded, and well, as you are aware, Oxygen Not Included takes an extraordinary amount of time to record. This episode has close to 8 hours, as most of the last episodes that we have made, and you know, 8 hours per episode makes it almost impossible to pre-record. I tried, but like I said, the first part of the episode was not long enough, so I could not make an episode, so I had to wait until I had some more time. And well, that's another issue with the game, time, because if I go over here and I try to fast speed, as you are probably aware, the game poops its pants. And it's quite natural. We have already built so many things, it's not even funny, so it's only natural that the game is pooping itself a little bit. But well, this game has now turned itself into a waiting simulator, and I already have a very boring job during my 8 hours of work, and I don't want to be bored out of my mind when I come home to play some games. So, you know, oxygen not included is going to take a back seat on the channel. I'm still going to make episodes, obviously, but I'm going to try to record 1 or 2 hours per day, and when I have enough content, I will make an episode. And so there is not going to be a regular time for the episode to come out. And also, this series should be close to its ending. There is only a few things that I have left to experiment with, like the ISO resin, the nuclear power plant with the diamond production in it. I kind of want to see if this is going to work as I think it's going to work. So that in future playthroughs I can make this model of power plant or not. And yeah, I also would like to visit the gas planet. The water planet, there is nothing in here that we want. We have access to fluorine easily, but I would like to visit the gas planet just to see the Gazimals in action. I never interacted with them, so this is going to be this would be a great opportunity. But with all of that said, guys, hopefully you can understand the reasons why this was so late, and the reasons why now episodes will start taking a little bit of time to come out, but they are not going to stop coming out until I tell you that the series is over, so don't worry about that. I'm not going to abandon the Oxygen Not Included series. That would be crazy, as it is one of the most popular series in the channels, and for that I have to thank you all for your amazing feedback and the time that you spend watching my videos. Thank you so much. Oh well, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.